startup company called Living Carbon is doing something very unique, and you want to know about this. It's saying that it's hacked trees. So essentially they're hacking the genetics of the tree to make sure that it sucks up more of the climate destroying CO2. So what are they talking about? Well, here is the interesting thing. It is a San Francisco startup company called Living Carbon, and what they've done is they've gone back to basics. They're saying that essentially carbon capture's literal roots are what you would have as a tree growing, and it would be able to use that. They're saying what they've done now as a twist is genetically modifying and having a faster growing super trees, and the company's hoping to plant 4 million of these trees by 2023. So what we've seen the past little while from Iceland's giant carbon capture machine of CO2 vodka, and scientists and innovators having to come up with ways to make sure affordable carbon capture technology is in place to deal with the climate crisis that we've been dealing with. But this company is saying that, you know what, plants have been doing this forever, and long before humans were even around, to be able to have this capture in place. Now, what they're doing is this hacked genetics is a way of a supercharged way of growing trees, and trees naturally consume CO2, which they need in order to grow. And Living Carbon is saying that expanding the trees in terms of how quickly it can grow could mean a better outcome. So speeding up the process means speeding up the natural carbon capture, which would enhance the effectiveness of reforestation, and that is something that the company's aiming to do. So they're saying in a span of 5 months, one modified tree will be about 53% more mass than an average unmodified counterpart in terms of a tree, and that's an equivalent of 27% more carbon being removed from the atmosphere per tree. So it's quite exciting and like almost genius, because this is something that we've known for a while, and this company's thought about, hey, how about we plant more trees but make sure that they grow faster to be able to capture faster when it comes to carbon. Now, the company spokesperson said that they plan to double their acreage of planted trees every year, which would mean by 2030 its trees will be removed another extra 604 million metric tons of carbon from the air, and that is part of their initiative to make sure these trees are planted. They're saying about 75% of land worldwide has been degraded to human activity, and for that they're saying that they could do the carbon capture by making sure that they plant these genetically hacked trees in those areas, and saying that this is what's needed to be able to have this in place as a solution. And they're saying you need biotechnology to do that. So it's very interesting. It is a startup company in San Francisco.